Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marcus Higgs with Verbling.com. Wow, that light is bright. Today we are going to have comfortable conversation. It's a speaking class to be relaxed at the end of your day or the beginning of your day, depending on what time you are. And we're going to ask each other questions, listen to other students, get different opinions, different ideas. All right, that is what we're doing with this class. First, I want to welcome Sergio. How are you?
Hi, Marks. I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I love what is behind you.
Yeah.
It's a map of the world, or is that Rio? Or
Different maps, different place. Actually, from big one, Rio. That's Rio. Moscow,
mm-hmm.
Fort Lauderdale,
Uh-huh.
always in my heart, and Calgary.
And what's the last one?
Calgary. Not
Calgary.
easy.
Calgary.
Yeah, no, it's Calgary. No, it's not. It's Colombia. I think.
Colombia. Sergio.
I don't know. Maybe.
Sergio, do you like what's behind me?
Yes.
I have something else for you. When everybody joins, I'll show you. I have a surprise.
Okay.
I have a surprise. All right, good. People are coming in. We have Pacha. How are you doing? Asma, Anthony.
Yep, great. Thank you.
Hey. How you guys doing? Maizel and Amura. Amoria.
Amaury.
Amauri.
Yeah, no worry, teacher.
No worries. I love your dog. That's a very cool picture. All right.
Thank you.
For today, we're going to start off our 3 questions, as always. I want you to say your name, where you're from, very quickly. And last one, what time did you go to bed last night? I know for some of you it is nighttime, but just wondering, what time did you go to bed last night? My name is Marcus. Right now I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I went to bed at 2 o'clock, 2:30 last night. 2:30. I went to bed about 2:30, and I woke up at 6 o'clock. All right. All right. No questions? Are there any questions? Let's go with Sergio. No questions. Let's go quickly.
Teacher,
Sergio.
I have a question.
Okay, go Shinyu, right?
Yes. Eh,
Mm-hmm. Okay, go
mm,
Shinyu.
teacher, eh, I find that you have a new hairstyle.
It's different. It's different. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a new hairstyle. It's my same hair, but I just styled differently. All right,
uh,
let's finish introductions, and then we'll talk about we can go
uh,
wherever.
yes.
Okay.
I want to be I want to be the first one.
Okay, we'll go with Shinju, and then we'll go with Sergio. Go Shinju.
Hi, everybody. I'm from China. Verbling is an excellent website to learn English. Welcome, everybody.
All right, very good. Everybody, say he told you welcome. So,
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
all right. Um, so the 3 questions we're gonna ask is your name, where you are, your place, and what time did you go to bed, and what time did you wake up. So if you
Mm.
can answer those 3 questions, Shinju.
Mm. My name is Liu. I'm from China.
Okay.
I often go to bed. I often go to bed 1 a.m. and midnight.
Okay. So you often go to bed at 1
A.m.
1 a.m. Okay. And what time do you usually wake up?
I often wake up 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right. All right. Cool. Good to meet you, Sinyu. All right. Guys, the document should be open now. All right. Sergio, please.
Okay, my name is Sergio. I'm from Brazil. Currently, I'm living in Rio. And unusual, I I am used to go to bed early. Yesterday, I went I went to bed around 1 a.m. because I was playing soccer with my friends, and yeah, that's why.
All right. Cool. Cool. Always playing football. All right. Saiban,
Uh, I'm sorry. Introduction name. What was that third
your
question?
name, what
Yeah.
place or where you are, and
Okay.
what time do you usually, or what time did you go to bed?
Okay. Okay. So I'm originally from Iraq, but I'm currently live in the United States, in Pennsylvania, and I just temporary. I'm student here in the Marriott University, graduate student. Then I will go back after 1.5 year, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Um, okay.
Sorry, Saiban. Yeah, it's just those three questions. We're gonna get a lot of
Okay.
time to talk, so no worries.
Okay. So, I'm usually go to bed at 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, 5
Why?
a.m. or sometimes 6 a.m. because I'm studying and I'm night person. I'm not morning person.
You're a night owl?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Good to meet you, Saiban.
Oh, nice to meet you,
And
teacher.
Saiban, relax, breathe.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Relaxing. Yeah, sure.
All right. Pacha.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patra. Yeah, and I'm from Thailand. And I usually go to bed at midnight. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mizel. Mizel.
Hi, my name is Misael. I'm from Natal, Brazil, and I went to bed at midnight yesterday.
Yesterday. What time do you usually go to bed?
This time, 11, 12.
Okay. So you go to bed right after your verbling class.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope it's a good class. All right, Keko.
Hi, teacher. I, I am Caco. I live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And tomorrow I went to bed at 11:30 p.m.
You mean
And
yesterday?
yesterday I went to bed at 11 p.m. and today I got up at 6:30 p.m. Oh, 6:30 a.m. Sorry.
6:30 a.m. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go with next we have Asma.
Yeah, my name is Asma. I'm from Tunisia. Currently, I live in Qatar, and usually I go to bed 5 a.m.
You go to bed at 5 a.m. also, like Sabin.
Yes,
Is
yes.
is that an Arab thing or Middle Eastern thing? Why?
No, no, because I work night shift, and After I finish, usually I finish my work 2 a.m. Okay.
You finish at 2.
Yeah. So I eat something. So I'm waiting 1 hour, 2 hour. After that, I go to bed.
Okay. It is 4 o'clock in the morning now, right, in Qatar?
Yes, exactly.
So you are just like Misael, where you're going to sleep right after this. All right.
Yeah, we used to no problem teacher, when you used to do the thing, so it will be like normal.
All right. Well, good to see you here, Asma. All right, let's
Thank
go on
you.
with Ampiro.
Hi, my name is Amparo. I'm from Ecuador. I usually go to bed at midnight.
Midnight. And what time do you wake up, Ampiro, usually?
6:30 or 7.
Okay. All of us keep late hours. And the last one, please, Amauri.
My name is Amor. I'm from Brazil, São Paulo, and I go to the bed at midnight.
At midnight. And what time do you wake up, Amauri?
6 a.m., 7, depends.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So everybody gets about 6 hours of sleep, it seems. I don't know what time Sabian and Asma wake up, but all right. You guys are here now. Very good. Thank you. We're going to begin. I put the link for the document in the Verbling chat and in the Google chat. And I will put it on the screen here. Before we begin over the screen, I just want to show you these two things. My friend has his Argentinian flag there. He also has this flag in his house. Does anybody know where this flag is from?
Venezuela.
Venezuela
No, Venezuela.
or Colombia?
This is Venezuela.
Mhm.
Yeah, Venezuela. Does anybody know what the stars mean and the colors? Because many South American countries have these colors in the north.
I think each one means represents a state.
So there are 8 states in Venezuela?
I suppose there were 7 states, then they create one more, and now the total are 8.
The total is 8. Okay.
The total is 8.
Do you know what the colors mean?
They have the same color that we are. All of us belong to the Brand Colombia, but my flag it just have the white, the yellow color is double in size to the others. We have yes, the badge is in the middle. In Colombia doesn't have stars or badge in the middle of the flag.
And
but the colors are the
and
same.
the yellow is longer, right?
In my country, yes.
What do the colors mean?
The yellow is the gold. The blue is the sky and the sea, and the red is just the blood that our patriots lose in the battle.
I can't hear you, Amparo. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. It's choppy?
Not for me.
I can.
I think it is your connection.
Okay.
No, not you. I think it is
Okay.
Caco's connection.
Caco connection.
Yeah. All right. So the blood, the sky, and the gold. Interesting.
The gold and the sun.
The gold and the sun. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is yes, Caco.
In Brazil, I suppose not only in Brazil but on former colonies, the colors used come from the metropolis. For example, Brazil has the green, yellow, blue, and white that come from Portugal, from the royal family
Like
from
this.
Portugal. Yeah. I suppose the colors of the former colonies of Spain come from the royalty of Spain as well. But I am not
You're not sure.
I am not sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's backwards. Sorry, here you go.
For example, green was the color of the Habsburgs, dynasty of Habsburgs from that was very important in Europe during centuries.
Habsburg. Oh, in Germany, or where is that?
Austria. Yeah, but they married with other royal families, other royalties in Europe. For example, in Portugal.
I'm not familiar with that.
I think
I will look it up.
I think the. Sorry, teacher. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. But I just want to give a moment to Maisel and Sergio. Could you tell us what does your flag mean? We'll go with Maisel first, and then Sergio, if you can clear up. This is Brazil's flag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. From my knowledge,
hold on. We'll have Maisel first.
Okay.
Okay, what we have learned when we were young is that the green is from the forest, the yellow from the gold, the blue from the sky, and the stars are the number of the states in Brazil.
Okay.
And the name is Progress and Order.
Progress and sorry for laughing. Yes, progress and order.
Yes, something that there is in Brazil. There are
That was the idea.
Yeah. Progress and order. Yes. All right. Good. So again, the gold, the land, and the blue is the sky. All right. Sergio, is there anything you would like to add?
No, perfect. Usually the yellow is gold, but the same is the wealthy. But yeah, it's the gold can be.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No, I just said the yellow is related to the wealthy.
To the wealth
in general. Yeah, the wealth.
All right.
Of course, it's related to gold. No, it's the more precious.
All right. I cannot share my screen right now for some reason. But
you can share.
I was gonna. No. I cannot share my screen, but I was gonna ask Pacha and Asma. Can you tell us about your flags? First, we'll go with Thailand's flag.
Wow.
That's Ecuador. So Thailand's flag. Sorry. What do they mean?
Yeah. There are three colors in my flags. And the blue one is mean the king.
Okay.
And the white is mean religion.
The white it means religion?
Yeah. Buddhism religion.
Both whites?
Buddhism religion. Yes, both white. Yes.
Okay.
and both red is mean national, Thai nation. Yeah, that's it.
Those are the three things Thai people love.
Yep, king, religion, and nation.
There you go, right here.
Yeah,
King,
yeah.
religion, and nation. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's look at the Tunisian flag. I'm sorry.
White and red.
Okay, it is white and red, and
Yeah, it's easy, you know.
all right. And what does it mean?
The red is Martin's blood.
The martyr's
And
martyr's blood or martyr's blood?
yeah, yeah. And the white is the peace, and the recent. I say the recent, yeah. The crescent.
Crescent.
Crescent. The crescent. It means we belong to the Arab countries.
So okay, so this is a crescent moon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
The crescent moon means that you are an Arab country. What does a star mean?
It means 5 principles in Islam. 5 principles in Islam. Prayer. Okay. Yeah. We have means some principles in Islam.
Mm-hmm.
So they are 5, and the star, it means the principal religion.
Okay, so then the crescent moon points towards the 5 pillars or 5 principles of Islam. All right, cool. And the red is martyr's blood?
Yeah, it's the blood of martyr.
Okay, what is a martyr? Can you tell us?
Martyrs means people who are defending in the war. Means who are defending to release the, how can I say, to the France invasion Tunisia. Okay, so there are a lot of people who are defending our country to be free, to not be dependent to France. So there are a lot of people died, so it represents the blood of those people. Okay.
Yeah. So a martyr is a person who
means
okay.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. A martyr is a. Does anybody know what a martyr is? I just wanted to make sure everybody knows.
Yes.
How would you describe it, Andy?
A person who dies, but because he fight against the system, he just don't deny his thoughts. He just preserve with his thought until he's dead.
All right. Good. So it's a person who fights for what they believe, and it's usually religion. And they're usually fighting something bigger than them. Yeah. All right. So martyr's blood with the crescent moon of Islam, and the 5 principles. And our last but not least, I think that our last one is Jinyu. What does the Chinese flag mean? It is also red and white. Jinyu?
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Okay, sorry.
The red represents the communist revolution. The 5 stars and the relationship represent the unity of the Chinese people under the leadership of the Communist Party of China.
What does the big star mean?
The big star represents the Communist Party of China, CPC.
And why are there 4 stars?
The 4 stars represent the Chinese people.
The 4 stars represent the people? Is there a significance for the number? Why are there 4?
The 4 stars represent the whole Chinese people.
No, why is it 4? Is there a significance with the number 4?
Can you repeat?
Is there a significance with the number 4?
I'm not sure the meaning.
Okay. What you're not sure of the meaning of 4? Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, the Communist flag of China. It's good to have you here. All right, more stars. There's stars on every flag we looked at today. On the Brazilian flag, the Venezuelan flag, the Tunisian flag, Chinese flag. And I forgot Kurdistan. All right. Kurdistan is a country?
It's not country. It's a region, north part of Iraq.
Yeah, it's a group of people from Iraq, but it's
for north part of Iraq, we have our president, our government. If you just put Kurdistan, we'll show you the flag of Kurdistan region.
Yeah, I got the flag. I didn't know that you were.
This is Kurdistan region. This is north part of Iraq. It's our region. We have our government, our president, prime minister, and the president, and everything is formal.
You're just not a country.
We are working on it. I mean, the north part of Iraq. It's Kurdistan region has 4 cities. It consists of 4 cities: so Dahuk, Arbil, Sulaimania, and Kirkuk.
Okay, and tell us just about the flag. Tell us the meaning of the flag.
Okay, so the as you see, the red, it's symbol of the blood of people who sacrifice for my country, and the white, it's for liberty, and the green, it's for I mean the natural, the nature, or the forest, or the, how can I say, the nature area in my country. And the sun, it's a symbol of the new days. So the new day, or we have our calendar, and we have our president. We have our calendar, Kurdish calendar, and we are like Kurdish people are 30 million people all around, all over the world.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
right.
we are, but we are still inside Iraq. But we have our, I mean, when the United States, the other government, when they deal, or when they treat us as a country, but we are so powerful region, as a Basque region in the Spain. Have you heard about the Basque?
Yes, Pass Bicycle.
Yeah, so we like them. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yani.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Actually, yeah. I've never met any Kurds, but I know that you're there. I've met many Iraqis.
Yeah.
For the class, what did you notice about all the flags that we looked at today? What were the similar things? You can either type them in the chat or you can speak them.
Yeah, almost all of them talks about the natural resources, the gold, the money, and the blood. Almost of
Okay.
them, not the Brazilian one, but the blood of the people who have
Have fought.
fought for the country.
All right. So one talked about natural resources or nature. Anything else?
As you said, the stars as a symbol.
Okay.
The red colors like blood of heroes or people who dies, I think.
The color red is always signifying blood.
Yes.
The religion also.
Okay. In some flags, there was the religion. Communism it's a belief, not a religion. But okay. So Tunisia had the crescent moon. Thailand had what signified religion in Thailand's flag again?
White color.
I was seeing if other people remembered, but yes, thank you, Pacha. All right. Anything else that we notice?
The division, the political division of the country, represented by the stars, which
Stars
are the states.
Mm-hmm. So it was inside the in the Venezuelan flag and the Brazilian flag, the number of states.
And it's just another thing. It's interesting how everyone knows the meaning of the flag.
Because it is their flag, they are taught it when they are young, right? It's interesting how everybody knows the meaning of their flag, but we know a little
Yes.
bit about the meaning of other people's flags.
Yes, there is ideological propaganda
What do you mean?
which is instituted as civical education.
So you're saying we're brainwashed, or we're taught information as children? Brainwash is a strong word.
For example, the colors. When the political regime changes, politicians maintain the colors but give them other meanings.
Okay.
For example,
I was going to write something. Do you think patriotism means love for a country? Do you think patriotism is comparable to other ideas that divide? Or do you, well, let's make it easy. Let's make it easy, a yes or no. Do you think patriotism is a good thing or a bad thing? Let's start there. Simple. Do you think patriotism is a good thing or a bad thing? I want to hear Sergio, Pacha, and Ampi. You first. Sergio, Pacha, and Ampi. Now listen. If you think you're going to get in trouble for saying this, I mean, it is on YouTube, but if you don't want to speak, I understand that. No, not you, but certain people in certain countries. I understand.
Yeah.
So Sergio, what are your thoughts on patriotism, love for your country?
Well, I think this is it's going to be when you are like you born and raised in your you was born and raised in your country, maybe you can create some loving, some patriotism for them, for your country. But when you keep like it has to be aware. It's not bound. How can I say this? It's among like the conscience. Like okay, I love my country, but I can't accept such things like we are used to see to watch from politicians, for example. Sometimes you can even Brazilian like, oh no, but you are Brazilian, we have to stay here, you know, like to hand this, to hand this, because just because we are Brazilian, this is the country we were born, and this is, I mean, it's a fanatic patriotism. This is not good, in my opinion.
How fanatic they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good thing. Patriotism is not good when they're fanatics.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Pacha.
Yeah, I agree with Sergio. It is a good thing. Yeah, but it is better if you can love both your country and another country. Yeah.
Okay. Sergio also made the point. He thinks it's bad when people are fanatics, or when people are crazy about it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's right. You don't. It is very bad if you focus on only your country, you know, because it's not your country in the world. It's only in your country in the world. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ampy?
I think it's good, even, but you have to have some limits. You cannot be so fanatic or something, and that you can become crazy because of your country or something. It's okay. When we were at the school, we just saw in front of the flag that you are going to defend the colors. At the same like when you are in the army or something. But it and because I was in a school that it was from the Navy, usually we repeat a phrase every morning at the school, and it's just to encourage you to love your country. But it doesn't mean that I am going to be a fanatic, that I am going to kill someone because of my country. I think that everyone has the limits, and you respect your country, you respect the colors of your country, and that's okay. You have to defend your country against someone. It's okay. You can do it. You should do it. But
Okay.
that's all.
Okay. The words that you say to say you will defend your country. It's called the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance means I will follow you. Pledge means like a promise. So a promise to follow your country, a pledge of allegiance. I'll share my thoughts on it, and then you can tell me what you think. I'm speaking very loud, excuse me. For me, as you know, I've lived in many different countries, and I was born in different countries. My parents are from different countries. So I really say I am a person of the world. So for me, maybe it is easier to say, but I think patriotism is not a good thing. I understand why people do it, because it's a group of people and you think, oh, we are together, and this idea brings us together, and these colors bring us together, and this border, the edge, brings us together. But I think that it's another way for us to divide, and see people as different. And I think it is very unhealthy. But I understand why people do it, and when they do it, they will continue. And it's my same feeling about many religions, actually. I understand why, but I think it's not healthy. That's my opinion. Are there any responses to that?
Teacher, can I talk?
Please, Shinyu. I would love for you to talk.
I like your humor.
You like my humor?
I like your humor. I totally agree with your ideas. The world will become smaller with the development of globalization.
All right,
People,
Jinyu, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop you. Your connection is choppy, so we cannot hear what you're saying. Maybe it is the Chinese government. Sorry, I apologize. I don't mean that in any offense, but your sound is choppy. Your sound is stopping. So we cannot hear you well. Write your comment inside the Google chat. He said something similar. Okay. And I know. See, I feel life is about expressing yourself. And in some countries, and I'm thankful for it, in the United States, that I can express this idea. But in some countries, you cannot express that. But why?
Well, may I talk something?
Yes, please. Class, we're here for you to talk. I don't want and I'm playing a little bit of the devil's advocate. It is something I really do believe, but it's something that I don't say often, and I'm saying it on YouTube. But anyways, please continue.
Everything you say can be used against you.
Yes.
But just come back to the topic. Well, when I have lived in the United States, I asked for a American guy if someone who would shoot the president, if he would try to save the president, like jumping in front of him and in front of the bullet and receive the bullet for the president. And they said, yes, of course. And I asked, why? I said, because he's the president. So, the people just do it because they think they should do it, but they don't have any thoughts about it, and they really don't know what patriotism would mean and why he would save the president. Another thing that I can observe is that, for example, I am going to move abroad to Australia this year, and so I see a lot of people who is living abroad, and we can see that the people look for better opportunities in other country, but not as patriots, but as just because of the thinking, the thoughts about the place they were born. So I think there is this kind of feeling too, like you remember your country, you love your country, but just because of your memories when you were young and your family and things, and probably it's not a real patriotism, but it's just the memory of your life when you are young.
It gives your life meaning.
Yes.
It reminds you the values that you had. It reminds you of what this life means to you. Your understanding of it.
Yeah, because if you were like a real patriot, in the real meaning of the word, you would never leave your country. You would die for it and try to fix it. But But for example, as I said, I'm going to move abroad. Like I'm going to look for better opportunities for me. I'm not trying to fix it because there is no way to fix it.
No, do not give up on your country. Okay. Um, hmm. That's a very good question, Ampero. I want you to ask that to the group. And before we do that, I just want to say, Mizell, if someone shot at the president, I would jump in front of the bullet. And if someone shot at you, I would jump in front of the bullet also. Maybe. I hope so. There's something about loving and caring for life, regardless of patriotism. But Ampy asked a very good question. Ampy, can you please ask that question to the class?
Okay, what happens if your country is invaded for another country? Won't you
Invaded
defend
by.
your territory by another country? Won't you defend your territory?
I think we all know the answer for that, right? What do you guys say? Are you
I
asking
think
me, Ampero, or are
Joe.
you asking the class in general? Sorry, I mean.
Class in
Okay.
general, or including you.
Okay.
I
Ready?
think I think to defend our country is like to defend your house. It's the same, I think. So you need to defend your culture, your things. Yes, but if the government is not good, maybe the war could be a solution. I don't know.
Maybe war is a solution. Maybe war is the answer. If the government's
Could
not
it
good.
be in some situation? For example, right now in Russia versus Ukraine. Yeah, could it be? I don't know, teacher. I don't like wars, but I don't want to stay in one war. But I don't know. I think I lost my answer.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But
Yes,
I mean,
okay. I agree to defend my country. I agree to defend my territory. I agree to defend my house and my family. That is my answer. But if you ask me to defend my government or something like that, no, I don't defend them.
interesting. Okay.
That's it.
Any other thoughts?
Can I? Yeah.
Yes, please, Asma.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone who loves her country, her family, her relatives, he will defend. He will try to defend or to fight for his country. But sometimes, like Maury said, for sure he will not defend the government for its policies. So that's why if we come back to the question of um, uh, patriotism, is it's a good thing if we work to upgrade our country in different levels. But sometimes politicians try to use patriotism for their own interest. And if something looks to you not good, or you try to criticize something, some policy, or any initiative, or anything that they did wrong, um, then we will enter in some comparison. No, you are not in this case, so you don't like your country, and I don't know, maybe you work for another country, not your country. So, yeah, this is my opinion.
I, okay, I didn't hear it at the end. You said politicians sometimes use it against the
For
people
their own interest.
for their own interest. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you know, sometimes they look like they are more patriotic than another people, you know,
More
by using
patriotic.
good words, you know,
Or the
we will,
flag.
yes. So, but when you start to criticize some policy of the government that looks not good, so then they will we will enter in some comparison. Then we say they will say to you, no, you don't like your country. Maybe you work for another agenda, not your country. You know.
Mm-mm.
So it's sometimes it's like a way uses for the interest for the person, you know.
Serving their own self-interest.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Does anybody else have any other comments? Now, I think it's very interesting that this is a real conversation that is happening right now with so many people from around the world. We have China, Brazil, Thailand, the Middle East represented with Tunisia and Qatar. How do you think technology will affect the way we view the world? Because right now, yes, we still have our countries, we still have our own culture, our own values, our religions, the different foods we eat. How do you think technology will affect us for the future in regards to our countries?
I
In
think
my opinion,
Yes, so I'll go with Zinyu, and then you go Amori.
in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
if the internet is opened for everyone, the people in China will be open-minded, and the people will be appreciate the different culture and different civilization. But unfortunately, most of Chinese people don't have the opportunity to see the whole world. The Chinese government is controlling the internet. The Chinese government is trying to bring brainwash their people.
All right. Okay. Hold that opinion there. Hold that opinion there. If you feel comfortable saying it, but all right. What are you
Teacher,
gonna say?
can you hear me?
Pardon?
Teacher, can you hear me? Just now, you talk about my internet is chopping.
Uh-huh. We can hear you. We can hear you. I heard you perfectly clear. I heard you perfectly clear. Asma, not Asma. Amauri. What were you gonna say?
okay, teacher. About the technologies, the internet or something like that. I think people who doesn't have the information about their culture can learn it through the internet, through other cultures. For example, when you needed to choose a president of the country, you can read about them, about him. You can looking for more information, more detail. I think you can. I think the education could be better than before. It's my opinion.
Because of the internet, education will be better.
Yes, for example, you can, if you have some doubts, some question, you can look at the internet. I think. For example, I needed to learn English. I'm looking at the internet and I found Verbline. So I like to learn English. I like to hear about the others cultures, learning through others people. So it's a good one. It's a good idea. The technology helps people to grow.
I have something to say to that. That's interesting. But
Okay.
I'll let you go, Sergio. Thomas, how are you doing? I see you in and out. Thomas, have you been following the conversation? Thomas? I think your microphone is off. Try to fix your microphone. I just want to hear one thing from you today, or your ideas. Sergio, please.
This is a really interesting and comfortable conversation.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Yes, internet technology is really wonderful. It's another world, but you have to be be aware, really be aware about what you are watching, what you are, have seen in through the internet, because sometimes we have, how can I say, for example, going to be more specific, as somebody mentioned here, like, oh, is that there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, and yeah, for maybe this is here. I'm here in Brazil. I've been traveling around the South America and U.S., Canada, and yes, from here, Russia and Ukraine are like you can go there because probably you're gonna enjoy a war. But no, that's totally different. Probably they are in the border someplace over there. But I've been traveling around Russia, and really, like there's no war, there's no like somebody like, oh, I'm dying here, or Chris or something like that. Of course, they are facing like a situation financial, but not really good. But they are recovered. But from the internet, you can say, oh, no, it's not good time to go there. But just example, I use Russia, but for other countries, that's no. From the internet, we can't go there. We can't. Probably people there is not the better people.
So sometimes we are
friendship.
misinformed. We are misinformed.
We are misinformed. Yeah.
Misinformed. Just like we see all the favelas in Rio, and if we go there, we're going to be robbed and shot.
Yeah.
And I visited Rio, and I was not shot. Okay. All right. Thomas dropped out. Pacha, what were you saying? You typed it, but what are you saying?
Yeah. For me, in my will, maybe technology can make a war in the future, I think. Yeah, because now today it's very easy to use technology for making chaos. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just the same. The spirit of man creating chaos and fighting and war is just the same, but technology is just a new means or a new way.
Yes, and it's very easy way.
Interesting point. Interesting point. Okay. Maisa?
Talk a little bit? Yes. Just talking about the subject we were talking in all the conversation, I think technology helps to make us real citizens of the world, because nowadays we can know all cultures, all ways of thinking, and it's easier for we get to know new experience, new opportunities, and just go for it and fight for have this new life. For example, we say Amaury is living in Mexico, and he thinks it's much better than Brazil, and I would never think about this, but you see, as we are not well informed, so there are lots of possibilities, and with not just the internet but the technology help us to take some decisions that would be more difficult without it. And even the communication, for example, nowadays you can live in another country and you can talk with your family daily using any kind of chat technology. So
Okay.
it helps you to go for some new experience.
Have a new perspective or have a new experience. Yeah, helps with that. I have to leave. If you guys want to stay and have the conversation, but I have an appointment right now. I wanted to make these 2 points. We're talking about technology and perspectives of other countries, technology and patriotism. I want us to also to remember that we have computers and we have TVs. But if you have a computer and if you have a TV, you are a small percentage, single-digit percentage of people who actually have that. The majority of the world doesn't have electricity or running water. They don't have many of the things that we have in this group. We can join Verbling. We can use our computers. Maybe we have a smartphone, but the majority of the world doesn't have that. So this message, what we're able to do, most people cannot do. Think about that. Because we're talking about the world now, but we have to remember that we are only a small percentage that are able to use technology to do this. The second thing is, because of that, how can you spread these ideas that you have, these positive ideas, where you are? How can you do this in your life? Because you're not going to change the world, but you're going to change the world that you have immediate influence over. I didn't know about Islam or the Middle East. When I went to Saudi Arabia and lived there, it was a new experience, and I realized, this is the funny thing, when we're talking about flags, this is what I always realize. We're so similar. We're so very, very, very similar before we see our differences. If you remove not even remove the differences, but we're very, very similar. Pardon, Asma?
Yes, excuse me for interrupting you. Did you live in Saudi Arabia?
For 2 years.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
And
for men who lives in America, it's very difficult to live there.
pardon?
For men who lives almost his life in America, it's difficult to use with another culture or to live in Saudi Arabia.
We can talk about it later, or we can talk about it, one-to-one. It's not different. It's different. You just have to understand that it's different. But they marry just like we do. They have pain. They have they want to earn, but they have different values. Of course, there's the religion, or in America we have different values, individualism. But this is what we need to do. We need to think, why is the other person thinking like that? And then we will see why their actions are like that. And when you can see why they're thinking like that and what their actions are, you can learn from them. You can learn how you are similar just like them. Empathy, that's the word for today, empathy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad we were here. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I hope I didn't talk too much. But I hope I stretched your thinking so that you can look at it a different way. We're all from different countries. We're all from different cultures. And thank you for coming and sharing your thoughts and ideas on that. I hope you don't get in trouble, and be safe. Until next time.
Thanks, teacher. Take care. See ya. Bye, guys.
All right, see you.
Bye, take care. Enjoy Chiang Mai, Marcus.
Will do. Going now.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye. See you soon.
See you, Amuri.